Kia ora, I'm NZ Beer Babe, and tonight I am heading out. I have got an outfit on which is a little bit risque. There is a lot of skin showing here. If I can move back and kind of show you, but it is like, yeah, a lot, but in a good way. In my opinion, I have actually got matching shoes as well with like little pearls, and that's the same like taupe color as this, or nude color as the dress. I also have these earrings that I'm gonna be wearing with this dress tonight, and a little like hair jewel that's on here. I still have to finish doing my makeup and just put powder, blah blah. While I was doing that though, I thought I need to have a drink. So what better drink is there than to pull out of the fridge was an espresso martini stout, and this is by Deep Creek Brewing. Check out the artwork on there. So the artist is Romain Bonnet or Bonnet. I'm not sure how to pronounce that correctly, but they do have an Instagram page, Romain Bonnet 1 on Instagram. Like absolutely like so stunning. Yeah, so espresso martini stout. If you know NZ Beer Babe, you know that stouts is one of my favorite styles, probably my like top 5 styles of beer to drink. Typically though, I don't drink a lot of stouts just because for me it's always like either like on special occasions, then like get one from the cellar. I say that like I've got like a massive cellar or something, but you know, I'll pick one that I've been saving, or if it's after like a late night being out and I just want to have a drink and think about the night and chit chat, then out comes the stout. A little bit like gin, you know, I like to have one gin at the end of the night, so it's just like just finishes the ultimate night off in perfection. Okay, so I tend to also like to have some beers like not in beer glasses. Sometimes I like to have them in like wine glasses, and I know that sounds a bit odd, but that's just what I like to do, and I know that some other people like to do that as well. This is actually like a hand blown glass from South Africa, from like the fair trade shop that I bought, and I was just like, this is bomb. I've got 2 of them, so I bought them. So here we go. Even with my long nails, I can definitely still open it. And so this is the weekend after Gabs. Let's talk about Gabs for a moment. Bomb. I have noticed though, interestingly enough, like I've been in the beer scene long enough to like start to see like how things like ebb and flow and trends kind of like come and go, and it was really interesting. I felt like we now have moved from where like the brewers were superstars to like, as what's his name, damn it, I always forget his name. How could I forget his name? Everyone knows him, but anyway, I'll think about it in a moment. Like one of the beer influencers, yeah, so famous, I've forgotten his name. He always says, oh, Hazy Hunter, he calls them beer fluencers, not beer influencers, but beer fluencers. And it's been really interesting to me to see how at Gabs, it's like all the beer influencers now get like recognized and stuff, and it's like kind of, yeah, it's really trippy actually. Like in your normal everyday life, like you're just another person, and then you go to Gabs and people are like, oh my god, James and Beer Babe. And my following isn't even that big. So yeah, it's really interesting. But the cool thing was I got to meet people that I haven't seen in ages that are just like super lovely, like Dino. He's such a great like beer reviewer, and he loves making like his own beers and stuff. So yeah, like it was good to see him. Haven't seen him in ages, and just yeah, meet lots of people that you like know online but haven't had the opportunity to meet, especially me, because I don't really go to like a lot of beer industry things because I'm busy. Your girl's busy. Yeah, so anyway, let's have a taste of this beer. And I'll be honest about it, like the aroma's really nice. It's giving more like cacao nibs than anything else. Oh yeah, maybe just like a black coffee is coming onto the nose. Yeah, tastes like espresso martini. What can I say? It doesn't taste like it. It mimics it. So it's not as, I don't know why in my head I thought it was going to be like more carbonated. I don't know why I thought that. But it's really, really good the way it is. And to be honest, I actually just pulled it straight out of the fridge, so it hasn't had time to like get the oxygen in and just kind of like, you know, relax and not be so tense, and kind of just let the flavor come out a bit more. So I think this one is 8 point, what is the ABV on this? 8.5% ABV. You know, the thing is, look, I have to be really honest. The thing is, it's very hard to wow me these days. Like going to Gav's this year, all I was like after was to find one beer that would wow me. It's been a long time since I've had that in my life. The last time a beer wowed me was probably the Hippie Berliner, the first batch from 8 Wide Brewing. Like I loved that. And then the other one before that was probably Prohibition, the 2017 batch, which I think was like the first one, either 2016 or 2017. That was like bomb, and no other subsequent batch from them has done what the first batch did for me. It was amazing. And then there was another one, a Jaffa one from Wellington, when I went to Wellington many years ago. I think it was still like in 2017. 2017 was the year for beers, I just got to tell you that. So Kelly Ryan was brewing in, I can't even remember what it was called, but they made like a Jaffa stout, and I was blown away. I was like, this is freaking amazing. And then they had it on tap at Hallertau, but they had it on tap on Nitro, and I was just like, this beer is a bomb. It was from the same batch though. I don't know if they ever did a remake. I should ask, or I should like send an email. Should be a Karen and send an email and be like, can you please do another batch of this, because it was amazing. Yeah, so anyway, I've got my Wagyu beef burger that I've got from lunch today, and that I want to finish, and it smells, if only you could be here and smell-o-vision with me. It's so good. Mm-hmm. on a brioche bun. Wagyu beef, cos lettuce, cheese, relish, pickle. Gotta have pickle. I love pickle, especially like bread and butter pickle. I love pickles so much that like I know all the different like types of pickles, if that makes sense. So yeah, my favorite is like toasted cheese sandwich with like tasty cheese or Gruyere cheese and pickle. Amazing. Okay. Would I recommend this beer? Yeah. It's a balanced stout. Be careful. In this one can, it is 3 standard drinks. So, you know, great in my situation if you're getting ready, getting all glam, getting ready to go out for the evening and party. Great drink to have, like, recommend. And also, what I do like, in my head at the beginning, I expected, like, I don't know why, but it to be, like, quite carbonated, and it's, like, perfectly where it should be in terms of carbonation. I always feel like, now that it's warming up, I can taste it more, but I always feel like the more, sorry, my battery's saying it's going to run out. I always feel like either the colder the beer is, or they're serving it to you, or the more carbonated it is, it's like it's hiding the real flavor of the beer. So, you know, originally beers, when they're made, you know, hundreds of years ago, they weren't very carbonated, like, because we didn't have the tech to like start carbonating beer. It was only naturally carbonated, so it would have been like a lightly sparkling water. You know, when you go to the supermarket, there's like sparkling water, and then there's like lightly sparkling water. It just would have been from the fermentation process, but you barely call that being carbonated. And so, yeah, for me, I feel like sometimes I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to beer. Like, I don't like overly carbonated beers, and a lot of it on the market often is, in my opinion, overly carbonated and served way too cold, like ice cold. Can't taste the beer. It numbs your taste, but can't taste it. It's only when it warms up, or you are 3/4 of the way through the beer, you're like, oh, I don't like this beer. Well, you don't like it because you can finally taste it. You know, you're 20 minutes or 15 minutes into a beer. Some people, their beer doesn't last that long, but well, mine does. Am I going to be a Varna? I have been strongly thinking about it, but I've been so busy. So I am still thinking about whether I'm going to go to be a Varna this year. You know, I don't know. I might just have to, might be one of those last minute book a flight, book a hotel, solo trips and glide into be a Varna. But we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. Hopefully from now on I will be doing a few more videos and few more reviews of beer, which is not really reviews, to be honest. I just love getting on camera and catching up with you guys, because you guys are so awesome, and I love that you kind of support my channel. So lots of love to you. Please comment below if there's a beer that you want me to try or that you think is absolutely banging. Please let me know. Recommendations are my thing. I would love to hear a recommendation from you. Lots of love. Hey.